even if you're watching the replay, whether you're watching this live with me right now, just let me know in the comments how you're doing and whether you're watching the replay, where you're at, any of it. So as you are on live right now, oh, I'm so happy. I'm seeing so many of you hopping on live already. I'm currently in Berlin, Germany, and I actually have this really awesome thing. I think maybe you've seen it in my live video before, but this is my Confident Boss little thing. I love it so much, and it's really cool because today is about planning or not planning content. And I'm really, really curious if you're watching this right now, even if you're watching this as a replay or whatnot, I'm actually not live anymore. Just pretend like I'm live with you here, and I'll go check your comments later. If you are a female entrepreneur and you already have a business, just put a 1. I would love to see a 1. If you already have a business, just put a 1. If you don't have a business yet and you want to have a business, put a 2. Alessandra, miss you so much. Come back to Dubai. I miss you too, and I miss Dubai. Thank you so much. I hope it's going really well. Alessandra and I actually connected via mutual friend on social media, and we created some really, really good stuff together. And that I truly believe is the power of social media, and it kind of fits in with today's topic of whether you should be planning your social media content or not. Because, you know, things like that, like me connecting with Alessandro, he's an incredible entrepreneur in the Middle East, like the go-to person for B2B kind of business consulting, incredible. And I had the honor to collaborate with him, and we did a couple of videos together. We even had a film crew following us around. It was just absolutely. So in the comments right now, I would love to see a 1 if you already have a business, and a 2 if you don't have a business yet, but if you want to have a business, so that I kind of know where you're at with your business as well. So go ahead and just put in the comments a 1 whether you already have a business, or a 2 if you want to have a business. And I would really, really love to hear. And yeah, so I'm seeing a couple of you here as well. Hello, hello. And amazing. So Heavenly 1, awesome. That is amazing. So you already have a business. So I noticed a couple of you that already know. I know about your business quite well. So most of you are watching this and you already have a business. So should you be planning your social media content, or should you not be planning your social media content? I would love to hear your opinion about this as well. So if you plan your social media content for your business, just put a yes. And if you currently don't plan your social media content, just put a no in the chat. Remember, this is important for you to actually participate, because then you can kind of see where everybody's at, and I can give you better advice. So we have a person saying, I plan. Okay, a couple of planning. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, fantastic. The more you participate in the live streams, the more engaging it can be, the more I can actually help you. So I have a couple of no's on Instagram as well. All right. Anyways, I truthfully believe that social media in general is a really, really good tool if you use social media rather than social media using you. And Evgenia's here. Hello, darling. I just saw your post as well. You planning on your bed and working really hard. I love it, like behind the scenes, and, you know, with your glasses on, so cute as well. I have those for blue light. I don't actually need them. Anyways, do we plan or do we not plan? Social media is really important. I mean, we know why social media is important. We're on social media right now. But it's all about finding a way that works really, really well for you and planning your business. And I truthfully believe social media, it's a social, yeah, I hope it's a positive comment. But yeah, anyway, social media is really, really important if you are running a business, because social media can allow you to have clients from all over the world. So in the Confident Boss Academy, one of my signature that I run, we have clients from all over the world. I have clients from New Zealand, from the Netherlands, and from Nigeria, right? So 3 very different places and 3 different continents. But social media is what allowed me to actually connect with people. For example, my friend Katie Wren just joined. I love you, sweetheart, and I hope you're doing really well. So social media is one of the best tools out there to run a business, to connect with people, but also to make money and also help people, right? It's an all-in-one tool that allows you to have, I'm live streaming right now on 4 different platforms, right? Easily. So Facebook groups, Facebook pages, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, right? Like there's so much that we can do to get your message out there. Was this video right now, this live video, in full transparency, I just had this thought because I did a story earlier and I did some research on my Instagram on my different posts. So I went and looked in my insights and I checked out kind of posts, reels, and stories got the most shares, the most saves, and the most follows. And where can I cross navigate and see a common denominator, if that makes sense? So I looked at my Instagram content, and I looked at what content got the most shares, saves, and follows in the last 30 days and in the last 3 months. So you can see that on your insights. This was specifically for Instagram. I love to focus on Instagram and then to reshare it across social media. I know and I am aware that I have not answered your question yet. Should you plan your social media content? And again, I would love to hear if there's newcomers right now watching. Do your content? Yes, put it in the comments. Or do you not plan your content? No. And I'm going to get right to this, to the point. I do not believe that there is a right way of doing business that is a one size fits all. Not believe that you have to plan your content if I plan my content. I believe that you don't and you shouldn't plan your content because I don't plan my content. I believe in creating a business around who you are. You need to create a business around your lifestyle, whether it is the lifestyle that you have right now or whether it is the lifestyle that you want to build. So building a business around who you are in terms of personality. Maybe you love writing. I really love live videos. That's why I'm here hanging out with you right now on a Sunday, not because I have to, but because truly I want to. Because truly I felt like sharing, I felt like showing up and giving you this message. So my point is there is no right or wrong. And if you're forcing yourself to do something, you're not going to be able to sustain it long term. And the more of those cookie cutter approaches of people telling you that they know how to do things for you, it might not work for you. I believe that success is a science, and I truthfully believe that there is an easier way, which I teach in the Confident Boss Academy. I teach you how to start a business. I teach you how to find your niche. There is a proof of concept, yes. So there are methods, there are strategies, there are ways of saving you shit ton of money and time and energy and all of it, right? But in the end, how you are going to run your business and the way you are going to do it in your own creative way is not for me to tell you how to do, but for me to help you, to empower you, to facilitate where you are at right now and help you get going, get unstuck, and get moving into the direction where you become a self-led entrepreneur, where you feel called to trusting yourself enough to making those business decisions. Because the best thing ever done for me was empowering myself to trust myself of knowing what works best for me. Little backstory, and I hope this makes sense. Let me know if this resonates, and I would love to hear what you think about this. And I'd love to give you a bit of a background story of, how I decided whether I plan my social media content and whether I don't. I took the last 30 days and I did not plan my social media content. The pros were I could literally go in and post whenever I wanted. It was a really easy inflow coming. I did it off the cuff. There was no stress in having it planned. The cons, some of my days were so busy that I didn't post, meaning that my message didn't get out there, right? It was stressful to think about on the day because I was like, oh my God, I didn't post yet. And I personally thought about it all day and I was like, oh my God, I still need to post. Oh my God, I still need to post, right? So there's that to it, and that caused a lot of stress. So that was now I'm starting to plan. Before that, I always planned my posts, by the way, just a little background, because I tried to do this experiment. I was like, is it better to plan your social media content, or is it better not to plan your social media content? So planning your social media content, for obvious reasons, you do it once, it's done, you don't need to think about it. Cons, you don't get the energy in the moment. Last night, I did a really vulnerable post before dinner, and I spoke about my hometown, Berlin, how I used to be super sad, or sometimes I still feel sad. Sometimes I feel lost. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed. Sometimes I feel misunderstood. And I just wanted to kind of share that there's so many parts of who you are as a person, and that all parts of you are okay, and they're lovable, and they're amazing, and you shouldn't actually judge yourself for any part of who you are. So I couldn't have planned that because in the moment. So the magic that you're having right now is important. So what's the conclusion? The conclusion is that you have to find a way that works for you. You have to test it and see how it works in action, because, you know, writing it on a piece of paper, you might think that one thing is a really good idea, but then the data says otherwise, right? The data of that, like, and the metrics, oh my God, I could do a whole nother live video on just metrics of social media, of like, are they important? Are they not important? What do I think about it? Is, you know, because the algorithm is great, and yes, I use some of it, but stressing and obsessing isn't going to help you get more, you know, success, because you're going to come from lack because you're in a stressed energy. So anyways, back to the topic. I truly believe in finding a way that works for you, empowering yourself, testing it in action. Yes, this requires you to post. If you don't have any idea what to post, you know, make sure you reach out of the Confident Boss Academy. If you need help with your niche, if you don't know what to do and your content is not converting yet, we have an incredible content strategy in the Confident Boss Academy. We give you templates, we give you schedules, we give you, you know, Instagram coaching of understanding, like, hey, you know, what do I actually post? How does this work? How can I create in my, you know, in my own feed to make sure that I attract the right people that are ready to enroll, ready to invest? That's how we teach it. In fact, a client of mine, Ria, which funnily enough, I actually met at Ride Berlin, the spinning studio. She is a student now at the Confident Boss Academy. And in the last 2 weeks, she started, it's probably been 3 weeks now since it's Sunday. And the last 3 weeks, she started her Instagram. The first week, she had 60 followers. The second week, she had around 90 followers. And with 90 followers, she already 2 yeses on the phone to her program, which is 2,500 euros. And she started her Instagram from scratch. So she just made 5,000 euros, which is like around $7.50, or maybe a bit less. I don't know the conversion right now, with just 90 followers. So we coached her around the content, and we coached around like who with them, how to, you know, book the calls, the sexy sales script. You know, it's like there's a lot of strategy, but I didn't say, Ria, you have to do it this way. This is my way. And if you don't do it this way, it's not going to work for you. And like really like limiting her, because if a coach is limiting you, you're going to be limited to create your own way, and magic will die. So all in all, I recommend you make a decision for yourself of deciding whether you need support in helping planning your content, whether you need support with templates, you need help with your right messaging and marketing, knowing that it is okay to get support. And by the way, you know, if you want to know more about the Confident Boss Academy, message me right now and ask me about it to hear about enrolling into one of my programs. I'd be happy to connect with you in the DMs and see how to finally get, you know, 5,000 euros in 2 weeks from starting your Instagram with 90 followers. I'd be very happy to share, you know, what's going on and how to do that. And, you know, this is just one student from over 100 students who've been through the Confident Boss Academy. So this is why it's key. A strategy, yes. You being empowered, yes. You only doing it one way, no. So you can't be limited just by, you know, systems. We have to get a business that works around, get a business structure going that works around who you already are as a character, as a person, as a woman, to make sure that you can get fueled up by your energy rather than by your business and your energy, rather than it limiting you. So all in all, conclusion, reach out to me if you need help and you want to enroll into the Confident Boss Academy and you want to join us in one of my programs. We always have the best fit for you. We ask a lot of questions. Well, I'm going to ask a lot of questions in the chat to make sure that it is the right fit for you or not. And I'll just be frankly really honest, because I want to share you as the next success story, right? So that's the whole point. I actually want to help you help more and make more money in the same time. And I would recommend you, test it out, make a decision, get the help if you need. I'm available. I'll be in my DMs right now. And thank you so much for watching. It was really interesting to hear your thoughts on it as well, whether you plan, whether you don't plan. And I hope you, my opinion, because truthfully, this is what I found from researching myself on socials as well. And for me, the conclusion, what I found to work best, and we have Kalina on here. She just enrolled into the Confident Boss Academy last night. Hello, darling. I'm so glad that you're here. I was just going to get back to you because I know it was quite late last night when you enrolled and confirmed that you have access to the membership site. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can't wait. The first Q&A is going to be tomorrow as well, where you get to ask me anything related to your business that you need help with. So I can't wait to see you on there as well. All right, this was it for today, and I can't wait to see you in my DMs. And thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonated and I hope this was helpful. Mwah. Bye, everyone.